Hey everyone, this is Sunbro, and I'm back with more Skyrim mods. Got another useful mod today that goes along well with the one that I showed before, which was add item menu. This one is alternate start, live another life. When you have the mod installed, this is where you'll spawn, and I just selected the standard character that you first have, and you'll want to go over to this statue and then you can choose wherever you want to go. So to incorporate this with add item menu, let's say that I want to role play this game as Slayer. So we just go to the add item menu, go to Dark Souls armor sets, then equip all his stuff, and you are Slayer. And then once you approach the statue,
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
you can choose a lot of things. This is the vanilla start. I got caught crossing the border, but you can do I want to escape this cell, and you'll still stay in here, and you'll escape that way. I'm an all on the wilds. I'm a vigilant of Stendar. I'm camping in the woods, shipwrecked off the coast, in a vampire lair, in a necromancer lair. You're a warlock's thrall. You were attacked and left for dead. You are Eric the Slayer's childhood friend. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, you're a soldier, you're at a local inn, you're a new member of a guild, you own property in one of the holds, or you arrived on a boat. Or you can just select Surprise Me, and it'll do any of them except for the vanilla start, I believe. But let's just say that I'm camping.
The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
And then you go to the bed and sleep. And then you just start at this random campsite. And the reason it says find survivors at Helgen and why the dragon is there is because this campsite is just outside of Helgen. So you don't need to do any of that other stuff. If you still want to do the Dragonborn quest, this is the one to do. It looks like it unequipped all my stuff. I forgot that it was going to do that. But then you just got to re-equip it. Yep. Oh, except for it looks like I'm not wearing the gauntlets, but that's okay. And then Helgen is just right up there. So again, if you still want to do the Dragonborn quest, but you don't want to go through the extremely tedious beginning to the game, then you can just select that you're camping. You'll always start outside of Helgen, and then you can go there and immediately start the game, pretty much like you normally would. But you'll skip all the beginning bits. And this is probably one of my favorite mods for role playing because you can do anything. The one for camping is actually the least immersive out of all those options. Because if you select you're a patron at an inn, you'll be able to select from like 12 different inns, and same thing with being a guild member. It'll ask you which guilds. You can start off at any of them. So there's a lot of different ways to start the game. My favorite one is arriving by ship, especially if I'm going to roleplay as a particular character, like Solaire, because then you'll pull up at one of the ports, and you can select which one, and then you'll just kind of do your adventure from there. And you could, if in this instance, being Solaire, you could roleplay as, you've come to this land, which would be Skyrim, to try to find the sun, because that's the only thing that I'm ever looking for. And that's about it for this mod. You just kind of gotta run with it. And same thing about the customization for being a property holder. You can choose to be the landowner for a lot of different places. And you won't just kind of spawn there. The people around it and the items inside, they won't, you won't be stealing if you take them. It'll act like it's actually your house. You'll be able to sleep in the beds, etc. So it allows you to kind of own a lot more property and all that. And you'll always spawn with different items if you don't want to necessarily use add item menu to give yourself stuff like I did here. You can just spawn with your normal gear, and depending on the start you do, you'll spawn with more or less. For instance, if you do I was, attacked and left for dead, you will, I think, just spawn with standard clothing, a dagger, and some coins, gold, and that's it. And then you have your sack. You'll always spawn with a bag of some sort. In this case, you have all this stuff, and these would kind of be your supplies that you had for your individual character, if that's what you want to take. And yeah, that's it. I know that's the second time I've said that, but there's just so much to this mod and so many starts that you pretty much just got to choose yours. I just wanted to show this one because it's the closest one to the vanilla start, with Helgen just being up the road and the dragons is still there. All you got to do is go in that cave there. You can pick which one of the people that you want to save to be with the Stormcloaks of the Imperials, so it's the exact same, except for you get to skip all the slow stuff in the beginning. So, hope you enjoyed this mod. I know that it's one of my favorites. Feel free to share this mod with anyone that you think could find it useful. And if you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe. I really appreciate it. Remember to praise the sun. And I will see you all next time.